You most likely clicked on this video because you're considering buying yourself a PS5 HD camera. Well, in this video, we're going to take an in-depth look at the PS5 HD camera and is this the right piece of accessory for you? Hey everyone, this is Lionel from Smash Pop Junkie and I'm all about the 3 Gs: guitars, gaming and gear. Today we're going to take a look at the PS5 HD camera. If you haven't seen the unboxing video for the HD camera, please find the link in the description below. So without further ado, let's take a look at the new Sony PS5 HD camera. In terms of hardware specs, the HD camera is a 1080 Full HD camera that works natively on the PS5. The camera has an adjustable built-in stand which clips nicely on top of your TV or monitor. It can also stand on its own on any flat surface. It comes with dual Full HD wide-angle lenses and is fitted with a 2-meter USB-A cable. I have been using the HD camera since launch day and I can tell you that I have been through a heck of a rollercoaster ride with the HD camera. I'll tell you more later in the video, but first let's take a look at setting up the HD camera onto your PS5. Setting up the HD camera is fairly easy and straightforward. Firstly, connect the camera to the USB ports located at the back of the PS5. Place the HD camera at your desired location and you are ready to set up the camera. Once your PS5 is hooked up, turn on your PS5 and navigate to Settings. Select on Accessories. Select Camera and finally adjust HD camera. Select OK. The HD camera just does not perform well under low lighting conditions. Let's turn on the ceiling lights. Simply move your face into the 3 boxes and follow the on-screen instructions. Once this is done, navigate back to the settings page and go to Captures and Broadcast. Select Broadcast, select Camera, and turn on Display Camera. You will now see the entire camera window to the right of your screen. Select Refocus on your face and the camera will zoom into your play area. Now you're pretty much done, but before that, you still have the options of customizing your image. Selecting size will allow you to select your window size. Select clipping mask and it will allow you to select different window shapes. You can use circle, square cutout, hex cutout, and finally chroma key. We can also select different effects which I personally find quite redundant. Here are some of the effects you can choose to use if it floats your boat, but honestly, I do not see any use for any of these effects. We can also adjust the brightness, contrast and transparency to our desired liking. Once done, we are ready to broadcast. To broadcast, press the Create button on your controller. Select Broadcast, select your desired broadcast platform, and select Go Live. You can then select the placement of the camera display. You can then move the camera window around the edges of the screen. Press X to confirm the placement of your camera window and you are now officially live with a camera display. Now let's talk about the image quality on the HD camera. I have to say that the image quality is really poor on a 1080 Full HD camera. The camera reacts poorly in regular and low lighting conditions. There is a considerable amount of noise and grain in the image for a Full HD camera. The secret to having a good video image is to have proper lighting. So I added a light softbox into the equation, but the sensor of the camera just overexposes the image and the image looks washed out and blown out. Even adjusting the brightness and contrast settings to find a middle ground seems useless. The noise and grains of the image is equivalent to a low-end cell phone camera. Just look at how poor the image quality is even with proper lighting conditions. The functions of the HD camera is very restrictive. You can only use the HD camera with a live broadcast natively on the PS5. There is no other way as of today to show the camera window in normal gameplay or even recording a game clip on the PS5. There is just no other way to show the camera window without broadcasting. I feel this is a huge disadvantage to streamers who are currently using applications like OBS to stream. Currently, the Sony broadcast option has very little to no customizable options like widgets, background music, and custom overlays for broadcasting. With the limitations of the HD camera, it makes the camera a one-trick pony binded to the restrictions on the PS5. Here is my honest review of the PS5 HD camera. This is what I liked about the HD camera. First of all, how it looks. I think Sony did a great job on designing this camera. I love the white and black combination. It goes well together with your PS5. It looks good on top of your TV set or your monitor. I think Sony did a great job on designing the PS5 HD camera. The simplicity and ease of use of the HD camera is another plus point. Sony has clearly made it easy for users to install, set up and use the HD camera. I think this is a great aspect by Sony, making it easy for users to stream. Another great feature I like about the HD camera will be the face tracking recognition. Well, this saves users a lot of time where it actually zooms into your gaming area and captures you perfectly. But do bear in mind that this feature does have some bugs. Sometimes it doesn't just zoom in on you, it just doesn't work. But at times that it does, it's really a great application. And finally, what I like about this camera will be how easy it is to set up this camera and broadcast to the world. I think Sony made it really simple for users and made it completely dummy proof. So I think this is a plus one for the Sony HD camera. And now what I do not like about the HD camera. The biggest letdown of the HD camera will be the image quality. For a full 1080p, full HD, dual lens HD camera, the image quality of the HD camera is just absolutely poor. More importantly, the camera reacts very poorly to lighting conditions. Be it whether it's a well-lit room or dimly lit room, the image quality is just bad. Even after tweaking and changing the settings on the contrast and the brightness, you just cannot find that sweet spot. And buying a camera like this to broadcast your streams, the number one aspect you should be looking at the camera will be image quality, and it's clear that the HD camera lacks in that department. The next downfall of this camera will be the lack of customization options. Sony has made this a simple plug-and-go device, but that gives you the inability to do a lot of stuff. You can't even show your own window in normal gameplay, you can't even share that out, you need to broadcast in order to see the window. But if you're a user that's using applications like OBS and you need to insert widgets, background, music, this camera is absolutely redundant. And now for the price point of the camera. Yes, indeed, this is not an expensive camera, but for the amount of money you're paying for a camera that does not produce good image quality, I sincerely feel that this is not even worth the money. From my personal perspective, I am truly underwhelmed by what Sony has offered on the HD camera from today's technological advancements and consumer expectations. I truly feel that the HD camera could do much better. Let's hope that Sony will introduce new firmware updates in the future to improve functionality and image quality on the camera. So that is all for my honest review on the PS5 HD camera. I hope that this video has given you a better insight on the HD camera, and if you'd like to see more content like this on my channel, please remember to click on the subscribe button. Until next time, this is Lionel from Smash Pop Junkie. I'll see you next time.